Today, we have coverage of robotics, a fashion show,
and a gummy worm challenge, all coming up on MOB.
Welcome back, Marcus. I'm Neil Trevino.
And I'm Ethan Shepard. A new COVID variant has caused a spike in cases, so we investigated how the rise has impacted students.
COVID-19 has continued to affect LISD students and faculty, including a 3-day school closure. Junior Ellie Marsh says she hasn't been following recent COVID news and doesn't feel the need to wear a mask.
It used to be like such a huge deal, but now that we don't have to wear masks anymore, I don't really think about it.
After having to quarantine because of travel, both Hayden Nereus and Will Gagne are more cautious.
The biggest effects of it were just, for me at least, is just more of a consciousness regarding choosing who I'm around, choosing when to take off my mask whenever I do, or choosing when to wear one.
Definitely, I wear my mask a little bit more in public places, and I definitely limit my contact with people.
Marsh believes that the virus shouldn't have harsh restrictions.
I don't think you should force anybody to wear a mask unless it's like a hospital or you're close to people with COVID.
From January 14th to the 18th, cases have tripled in Denton County, with around 3,700 new cases.
With college auditions, and we have our musical coming up that we've been working on for months. As well as, choir concerts, and we have a UIL one-act competition. And if there's another potential spike, it could possibly stop us from being able to do those things, and I really hope that doesn't happen.
So I think with the spikes, among other things, people just need to take into account some compassion for other people's situations, and even if they aren't at risk from it, have to understand that some people are. This is a prevalent issue for people.
I mean, I choose not to worry about it. I think life should just go on.
Booster shots have now been made available for high school kids, and both students see the benefits.
So I think it getting approved currently is a very positive thing, and I think especially if the kids here do get vaccinated and get the booster, I think it'll help a lot control the COVID cases.
I think it is good because it is another way for us to be able to prevent the virus so that it no longer, takes over our lives and stops us from doing things that we love anymore.
This has been Reese Rome reporting for MOB.
In our next story, we highlight a junior who is sewing her way to success.
As guests arrived at Lively's, they sat down for dinner, with one small catch. A fashion show. After months of planning, junior Jordan Thompson finally held Petals of Rosé, featuring her custom-made dresses.
I was inspired by flowers. Each flower is unique and special in its own way, and I wanted to put that into a dress form. That's kind of how this all formed.
Her mother was a big help in organizing the show, and even helped her pick out fabrics.
A lot of her dresses are very fantasy, very much about the couture-esque piece and the more glamorous components of the fabrics. And so we took a look at those, and we wanted to stay true to what she was looking at as an artist and this collection, which turned out to be Petals of Rosé.
Though this was her first fashion show, Jordan has been making dresses for almost a year.
I started because of theater. We did the show Seussical the Musical, and I was put on costume crew. And then COVID hit, so I got bored. I started making dresses. My sewing experience was basically trial and error. I mostly just worked on something until it did work.
She is now looking at going to SCAD, an art and design school.
I don't know where that's going to take me. All I know right now is that I really like making clothes. There's a moment in dressmaking where the client will see their dress, and if you made it right, which hopefully I do, their eyes light up, and it's the best feeling.
This has been Rue Manderfeld, Sarah Kuntz, and Ethan Shepard, reporting for MOB.
Wow, those dresses were incredible. I can really see all the work she put into them.
I know, right? They're amazing. Recently, Claire and I went to go check out our school's new robotics program. Here's what we found out. At the start of this year, LISD added a new robotics class to Marcus High School. Unlike before, their robotics team was just a club. Now students finally have a class dedicated to teaching engineering and robotics.
Marcus specifically hopped onto it in a big way. They've given us a fabulous facility here, okay? Admin has been really helping us make this happen. All the schools were able to offer it this year. So out of all the high schools and all the 9th grade campuses, Marcus has really stepped up to do it. So it is very exciting here.
The class offers courses in Robotics 1, 2, and Practicum, although all classes are designed to teach engineering. Even with the new class in place, the robotics team is still active. It is split between a girls' team and a boys' team.
Being a rookie team, you didn't think we'd achieve much, but we're actually qualified for regionals right now. I think we have a pretty promising chance because we looked at a lot of other robots around the country and how they're accomplishing their goals, and we think we're ahead of the competition because our arm can rotate 360 degrees as opposed to having to turn the entire robot, which is much faster.
Both teams are very accepting of new members, especially the girls' team.
It feels like they have like 20 or 30 guys while we have like 10. So it's just like, it's fun and new. Try something that you possibly would never think would be fun.
The sheer number of engineering jobs is increasing dramatically. Specifically within that is female engineers. They are throwing amazing scholarship dollars at female engineers. I mean, you got people, I want to be a doctor when I grow up. Well, that's great, but that's a long time till you start generating some money. Engineering's only a 4-year degree, and you're immediately starting in 6 figures.
If you're interested in joining the robotics class for the 2022-23 school year, be sure to check with your counselor, or stop by room L101. It has been Neil Trevino and Claire McMahon reporting for MOB.
That's above my pay grade.
By the way, it is that time of year to apply to be on newspaper, yearbook, and yes, MOB.
I remember applying last year. How's your first year in MOB been?
Oh man, it's been a blast. I love editing and writing scripts. What about you?
I've really enjoyed talking to people. So now, we want to show you why we love MOB.
Keanu, help! Help me, Keanu! Keanu! Help! What? No! Surprised to see me? Well, if you want some excitement in your life, join MHS Journalism, your family on campus. You'll learn professional software like Premiere Pro, InDesign, and Photoshop. Also, you'll create news stories, graphics, and take pictures to capture the school story. So keep your schedule balanced by choosing MOB, newspaper, or yearbook. Applications can be picked up in C108 or S107 and are due February 16th.
And we're back with sports. The soccer season is just beginning, and this upcoming story shows how they're getting ready.
With the start of the new season, the varsity girls' head coach, Coach Hobbs, is confident that their focus this year will make it different.
I think that what we try to do more than anything is just instill when they're out there that they work hard for each other, and then their performances are consistent. And in training we do the same thing. We come out every day, we try and focus, put our best effort forward, and we believe that if we do that day in, day out, that the results hopefully take care of themselves.
Nina and Kennedy are working together as co-captains with established goals, and they believe they have good chemistry in their leadership roles this year.
Outside, I see as more as a friend, just like being there for everyone, checking in on everyone, keeping up with things. And then on the field, I'd say more of a leader, still a friend, but keeping everyone accountable.
I think we have a really great group of girls coming back, and I'm just excited for playoffs. And I know last year didn't really end the way we wanted it to, but I think we can make it all the way this year.
Coach Garza's goal this year is for the guys to work hard and enjoy the journey of the season on and off the field.
Right now I think, the biggest thing I want these guys to understand is, that they're going to have to work, day in, day out. Nothing's given to them. They're going to have to go and earn every second of it and, enjoy the process of it all, right? And to not just want something, but to, enjoy that process within attaining that, right? So, like I said, we got a lot of challenges ahead, but I'm really excited to where we're at as a group right now.
The varsity boys captain, Adam Lansdowne, is taking up his leadership position on and off the field.
I view my role as a leader at times and their best friend at times. I got to make sure we stay organized in and off the field, and I got to make sure I hold them accountable so we represent the team off and on the field.
Both the teams say they're ready to start the year off strong. This has been Eric Steinman and Michelle Galvis reporting for MLB.
The girls' next game is here against Plano on January 28th, while the boys play the same day at Plano.
And finally, we create a little competition between the varsity basketball teams in our version of the Hunger Games with a little less violence.
Today on MLB, we brought together the varsity girls and boys basketball for a different type of game, a gummy worm challenge.
Oh my God, we're going! Get it, Cole, get it, Cole!
The object of the gummy worm challenge is to race to get all of the worms in the bowl before the other team, using only your face.
Let's go! Yeah, let's go! Hey, you have to put your hands down! Use your hands. You gotta use your hands. Wait! Chop it, like bite it. Good work, good work.
Next, we decided to let them have a break from the crazy challenges and let them try their shot in a free throw challenge.
Yes, sir. Wait. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait. There we go. Okay, wait. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ice cold. What are we doing? Yes, sir.
In the end, they tied in the free throw challenge, and the girls won the gummy worm challenge, making the girls the overall champions. This has been Olivia Smiley, Sarah Kuntz, and Neil Trevino reporting for MLB.
I tried to get approval for a real Hunger Games challenge, but apparently that's illegal and concerning.
What is wrong with you?
A lot.
Well, if you want to see more of what they do best, the boys' next game is January 28th at Plano West. The girls play the same day at Plano West here in the MAC. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Neil Trevino.
And I'm Ethan Shepard. Have a great day, Marcus. And before you leave, I interviewed random students in the hallways with the most important questions.
I'm here in the Marcus hallways to find out the most important journalism things. What's the weirdest place you've cried?
I've cried on a roller coaster once. Because I was scared.
You were scared.
Yes, and I cried.
Did you not think about that, beforehand? What's the weirdest place you've cried?
To be honest, I haven't cried since elementary school.
That's a lie.
That's not.
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 Do you get in trouble a lot?
No.
What's the worst crime you've ever committed?
I haven't committed a crime.
You've never jaywalked? Not once? Who's your least favorite student by name?
How would I can't say that.
You can't say that?
No.
It's between you and me and the camera.